Alright. Alright, let's just see how many people come on first. Alright, where's self-promotion on here? Alright. Alrighty. Alright, I'm just gonna go check with some people. And I'll send it out to some people. I might try and delete this part of the stream later, but yeah. Now I just got a message, Goontick and the Mr. Miles. Alright, and then I can pretty much just go. Zero watch. Alright, so I think that's about it now. Hold up, I'm just gonna ask some people. I'll invite one more guy. I'll invite her, yeah. And I think that's it, because I sent an invite to everywhere is that. Alright. Okay, I can actually start. Oh shoot, I should probably, should probably make sure that I actually have, the chat up so I can see who's commenting and stuff. Alrighty, time to play some Darksiders 3. I hope that some people come and watch the stream, but I don't think that's gonna happen. It's me after all, but oh well, at least this is like a game I haven't played before.
They live to confound and feed of the scraps of the world they help destroy. Indeed, they do.
Oh, I'm just turning on the game just a little bit.
May be a useful tool on this journey.
Okay, what did I miss? Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh my god. How did I not see this? I don't know how I did not see this, but I guess I didn't. Oh, God, jeez, I'm like I'm rusty. Well, I haven't played a Darksiders game in a while. This is the one I haven't even touched before. I started this like for last night for about an hour or two.
The length these roots have grown. They seem to have taken over everything.
Indeed, mistress.
Like, yeah, alright. I kind of just, the only thing I don't like with these Darksiders sequels is how they just, like, the stories is just like, we already kind of know what's gonna happen. Like, we know that they're gonna live. Because Darksiders 1 has them at the end, and these games take place before the end of Darksiders 1 all the time. So I just don't understand why they haven't even gone forward when like these games aren't even that successful. Like they sell well enough, but they're not like huge, and they get more hated every game. So I do not get why I don't get why with Darksiders 2 and 3 they didn't just continue the story of the first game. Because, like, we were shown this cliffhanger of the four horsemen are about to battle everybody, and yeah, we just instead we're just like with these other two games, we're just like fumbling around doing whatever, and it's just kind of irritating. Like, I don't get why they did this for this game.
So you'll not be flattering me today?
A maker, are you not?
Aye, when there's something to make. Today, my skills are only aimed towards instruments of death.
This is not your war.
Like, yeah, like,
No,
for, like...
not theirs, neither.
For, like, sequels, like...
Like your...
See, like, I still like Darksiders 2, but it's really frustrating, like, how... It didn't just continue Darksiders 1, it's just a step back. And even, like, game-wise, I feel like the first, the sequels are kind of a little bit of a step back. Doesn't even feel as, like, punch. Like, you don't feel like the punch in the fight anymore. The RPG elements are more cool, but, like, it's kind of a shame it's not that mix of, like, Zelda God of War. It feels more like, other games instead now.
Question you again with your last breath.
Look around. Look
I will say the visuals of this game actually do look pretty cool. Like the art style has stayed the same throughout all the games, which is cool.
Yeah? What do I have to lose? This moronic conflict makes you all look so stupid. Ancient, demon, horseman, even maker. What are you even fighting for, huh? Tell me.
Like, when I first played Darksiders 2, I was a bit thrown off, but like, even though I was thrown off a bit, I still end up enjoying it at the end.
You may continue breathing, Jones.
Horseman, please.
I do hope they make a Darksiders 4, and I hope it's not a game about strife. Like, geez, we've already had... Like, it takes so long for them to make these games, and we still don't have the ending of the story. Instead, they, you know, like, they're just meandering about, and, you know, it's...
What if I can help you? That bit of chain you carry could use some work.
I sincerely doubt that. I'm faring quite well without any help.
Of course. In case you missed the moniker, I am a maker who specializes in instruments of destruction, chaos, and the deliverance of pain. So it stands to reason that we little Ulfheim could enhance your arsenal if your horsemanship would give me the chance.
In exchange for...
Humanity will not survive without aid. If you come across any humans on your journey, please direct them here. Haven is the only place they might be sufficient.
People watching. Welcome to the stream. We're playing Darksiders 3 today.
And find you.
Oh, I do.
And they left.
They'll need this. The bridge. Only humans can use it. One touch, they're sent to Haven.
Must I touch them?
Like, I do hope this game ends up turning out pretty good.
No, I doubt it will make your collection any less useless.
We have a
Yo, what's up, Mike? Wasn't expecting to see you here. You're the I thought you would have been in bed by now, so I didn't even send you an invite. But good evening, Mike.
And please, horsemen.
Yes, yes, I will shepherd the wee ones your way, pointless as it may be.
We'll see. And remember, Fury. The doors of Haven stand open to any who ask.
How's it going this evening? Is that you're actually the only viewer to have shown up so far? Touchdown, enchanted. No, I managed to smash my foot with the open blister on the bedpost. Have too much blood on the adrenaline.
Blister on the bedpost. Have too much blood in the adrenaline winking face.
What was the instantaneous transportation of my human directly to... Damn, that must be, ouch. Ouch. That must be like pain. I can't imagine, like, the pain of that. Ouch. Neither is not painful, it'll just be messy, too. It's like... So it's pain in either way. It's pain either literally or pain figuratively.
Just another pawn who will never understand the game into which
And I suspect it's both.
And he does love.
It was The Big Awakening by Pain.
Big Awakening?
Did you say something?
Well, actually, that's the title of the next Alien movie. Alien, The Big Awakening. Because I've had Aliens, Alien 3, they had a number 1, they had Resurrection, they had Covenant, what's next? So I know it's Prometheus, so that doesn't say Alien in that, so it was kind of at least something, and it didn't try to claim it was Alien, it said Prometheus. That's I guess it's one of the better things about Prometheus. So I didn't try to claim to be a part of Alien. Like, yeah, they said it's the same universe, but it didn't say Alien in the title, you know? Anyways, yeah, but Alien Awakening, that could be like the 5th movie with Ripley. Wait, whoa. Wait, you prefer the 3rd one over Resurrection? Really? I mean, Resurrection's not perfect, but it's it's a far superior movie. I mean, that's I mean, yeah, to each their own. Like, you're allowed your own opinions and stuff like that. So, like, yeah. But like Resurrection, Brad Dourif is in it. You can't go wrong with that movie. The friggin' baby to Xenomorph Queen. Like, what is that? Yeah, I don't think you can't go wrong with Resurrections. That's the last Alien movie I feel is like a classic Alien, like with obviously, yeah. What's up, homie? Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, Mike. You remember Ace, right?
Trust me. We shared a room.
Yo, Ace, Mike. You guys know each other. You guys used to be on the same server. Ace Fools is actually the owner of my old server. You've actually met him before. His name is our boy DJ. Yeah. Yeah, I believe he tried adding you on Discord, but I think like due to your settings and stuff like that, he couldn't add you. Anyways, DJ, what's up, dude? Nothing much. We're just playing Darksiders 3. I've got Mike on here. Alright, I'm just gonna skip those guys, anyways. What was I listening to earlier? I was listening to like I was listening to Billy Joel, oddly enough. I didn't think I'd be listening to Billy Joel in my life. I don't hate Billy Joel, I'm just not like a super huge fan.
I've got a lot to tell you.
Yo, what's up, dude? Yeah, you could chat with us here, dude. Yeah, we're probably gonna be the only 2 people here in the stream, me, Mike, and you. Yeah.
Teacher wasn't a complete moron. You, Ace and Mike, makes 3 people, not 2.
I mean, no, I know it's 3 people, but when I was telling when I'm saying it to Ace, who the DJ or my boy, when I'm saying to Ace, like what I'm saying is, it's just, yeah, there's me, and then there's me, and then there's the 2 other people. that's what I mean. I'm sorry. It's, you know, it's him, and then there's 2 other people, which is me and you, Mike. That's yeah, it's 9:10, I think. It's been an interesting day. And Mike, I'm guessing it's like 2 in the morning over where you are at. I'm guessing. Yeah. Holy shite. Holy Jesus. Oh, friggin' frig. 2:28, Jesus Christ.
It has.
Yeah, I believe, DJ, you probably, your time is probably like what? I want to say your time is 7:30? Yeah. I assume? I'm just assuming y'all's times now. No, it's like people that I know that live around here, of course they're gonna be the same time as me, so I never ask anyone that's like here, it's like, yo, what time it is now? I almost watched the original Westworld today. I almost watched it, and then I decided not to watch it tonight for some reason. I decided to stream instead. Was streaming the better option? Who knows? But, I mean, I guess it's a better option because, like, you know, you get some social interaction. You can always watch Westworld anytime, but you can't always have a stream with the same group of people anytime, so yeah. Oh, shoot. Ooh. Yeah, one of my favorite bands is coming back for a quote-unquote reunion tour, but it's not a real reunion. Like, come on, like, a reunion tour would be like the full band coming back, new songs maybe, a new album, something like that. Like, the band's Pantera, which was from the 90s, and half the band is dead now. And, like, the 2 members that are there, like, the lead singer isn't even the original lead singer, and I believe the other guy is the bassist, who's from the 90s lineup, and I don't know if he's from the original lineup either. I don't think he is. And then the other 2 new members are just people who've obviously never been in the band before. So, like, it's more like a tribute band, but it's, you know, it's... I don't have anything against the idea of it. It's just like... It's kind of weird that they're just calling it like, oh, it's the reunion, but it's not really a reunion. It's just like, it's years after the fact, and it's only half the band. Like, come on, it's like saying like the Beatles reunion, and there's only like goddamn Ringo, and that's it. Like, because let's be honest, Paul McCartney, look at him now. I don't think he'll be able to be in the Beatles any much longer, but like imagine like a Beatles, you know what I mean? Like, that's the stupidest idea ever. Like a Beatles reunion, and there's only like one Beatle. Like, Or like if they did a Led Zeppelin reunion and say like, what if Robert Plant or Jimmy Page is dead? There's just only John Paul Jones. What kind of?
Again. Wasn't that also a Beatle?
Have a look at him now again. Ah, damn! I forget.
Being observant is
It sounds like an Alice Cooper now, like
watcher.
Alice Cooper song. I can't remember. Oh, Against All Odds. That's Against All Odds. I think it's a Phil Collins song. Phil Collins, he just retired. He's got Parkinson's. They did the final Genesis show recently. The final Genesis show recently. Last Genesis show ever. Oh god damn. But yeah, they ended Genesis for good recently, and that was yeah. Well, see, like when you have Parkinson's in your arms and it's hard to drum. Well, how the hell are you supposed to drum when your arms like are just like failing you, really? I'll go through this section again, this section of shite. Or like imagine they did like, I don't know, like a Black Sabbath reunion and it only has... imagine they did a Black Sabbath reunion and it only has Geezer Butler. Like Tony Iommi is Black Sabbath. He's in every lineup. He is the only member in every single lineup. And he was a sole original member and a sole member in some lineups. Like it's like you can't have that. Like or like imagine having the Who without Pete Townsend or Roger Daltrey.
The arms hyphen you can still somehow walk. Know someone who has that specialized Parkinson hyphen affecting the legs. She keeps falling.
Bam, yeah. I don't know, like, I don't really know anybody with Parkinson's. All I know is it sucks. Isn't, God, what's his face? Isn't the guy who played Marty at Parkinson's? What's his name? The guy from Back to the Future. I can't remember his goddamn name. I haven't watched that movie in years. I haven't...
Michael J. Fox hyphen yeah. Parkinson at early age.
Parkinson's at early... Yeah, that's right. I read about that before. It was like your early age. That's insane. Like, imagine being, like, really young, and then, boom, there goes your life now. It's... Yeah. Oh, shoot. But yeah, I just can't imagine being that young, and then, boom, Parkinson's, like, ouch. Because he must have been only like, what, like in his 20s or 30s when he got it. What's another band that just retired? Like, there's all these bands like doing reunions, like... Yeah, it's still early, like... That's the thing, like... Yeah. Like, cause most people get Parkinson's at, like, 60 or 70, and usually... Like I know that band ABBA had a reunion. I'm not an ABBA fan, to be honest. Like, they came back, did a new album, did a new tour, all this. Like, I'm not an ABBA. And I noticed that, like, as soon as they just came back, people talked about it, and then it was over. It's just like, yeah, like, that's all reunions are, in my opinion. It's like, it's just a cash Cloud. It's just like we always talk about how like all these sequel movies are like cash clowns now. Like these reunion tours, they're the ultimate cash clowns.
Her tales, but truly, he is a terrible sight to behold.
Like Kiss is doing Final Tour Part 5 or something like that. I don't know. They've done Final Tour like a billion times.
This will be fun for both of us.
Like how many times have they done How many times have they done a Final Tour? Like seriously.
As you wish. Take your time. As you wish.
What's a band that like has still going and has never retired? Like I know Rolling Stones is one, ZZ Top is one. It's kind of a hard like thing because if we're going with like long running bands, that would be like having retired. Aerosmith. Because Aerosmith, yeah, I guess Aerosmith. Like, yeah, they started in their first album was 1970, so like yeah, Aerosmith.
Never heard anything from them.
They didn't retire. I think they're currently on a break right now, like a mini break right now, because Steven Tyler's in rehab. It's because of drugs, you know. I mean, yeah, the dude does dope every day, you know, like. So he's got those drugs, you know. Yeah, he's got to fix that, you know, like. And obviously it'd be bad. Obviously it's bad drugs. You don't go to rehab for medical drugs. Fuck, like, yeah. Like, who, there's AC/DC still around, but they're more like late 70s, so does that count really? I don't know. Like, if they're going with, like, really long-running bands that have been around for a long time, I think Rolling Stones might have beaten most people. Because that's, like, I don't think they're obviously the number one longest-running right now. I think there's probably other people, but like, Rolling Stones been around since, like, early 60s and still going. Like, that's insane, you know? And obviously, like, their drummer died and recently and still going, you know? But it's kind of like a good lesson for, like, people when they get old. It's like, hey, you can always still keep going. You can do whatever you do, whatever you enjoy. You can always still keep going. That's a good lesson to have. There was a birch? Fuck. Can I use my rope to swing up here? I'm like mad lost now. I don't. But see, then I'll figure stuff out, and then like I can't even like. I'll figure stuff out, but like I have this trouble like seeing like. God damn. I feel like.
To do a Tarzan on these plant thingus up there.
Yeah, I tried to see if I could do that, but yeah, I don't think it, yeah, I do remember that there was this one thing back, wait a minute. Do I have to go somewhere deep this way? Hold up, let's try, oh shoot, I should have probably grabbed that and threw it. Alright. Silver of adamantine. Nope, it's not that. Okay, let's try this. Because in the early games in this franchise, you used to be able to throw stuff like this. Okay, that's not gonna work. And it's not gonna work, okay. So I see, what's the issue there? Nope, that's not gonna work.
Just climb the stones.
I wish. That's kind of the one, it's kind of the shits with this game, this stuff is, That's the thing with, like, this game is, like, this franchise is that you can get pretty lost pretty easily. And sometimes it's not really your fault, it's just the way that like, everything looks. Let's try this again. Like, yeah, it's not gonna work. Oh, shoot. Yo, what's up, DJ? Maybe I missed something in this hole? What's up, DJ? I'm gonna try some moves. Nope, that's not gonna work, yeah. Because I feel like there could be like a fire thing or something nearby that I could use, but I don't know. Not sure about this one. Maybe I have to do some backtracking. Kind of like old school Zelda or something like that, you know. Just do some backtracking. I mean, this game is based on Zelda. Or wait, maybe, just maybe, I have to. Cause you notice that this thing just doesn't stop. Like it just keeps. Yeah, so that's not gonna work. Doesn't explode. If only there was like a way to like burn the thing. Like that's the kicker. Of course I. Show me your wares. Yeah, it doesn't have anything of use. Yeah, because there's also that piece over there. Did we come this way? No, I've gotten myself lost again. I'm smart as balls. I should remember where I came from, but yeah. Wait a minute. I'm gonna come back this way, and I'm gonna come back up here, and maybe there was actually something. Yeah, I see all this space because we kind of just skipped through this. Nope, doesn't seem that way. It's not gonna be too far back, so yeah, I'm just gonna take a look. Ah, I figured it out now. Will this thing respawn? And, okay, no, it doesn't respawn. So, it's definitely not that. I see. I don't know about this. Wait a minute. Oh, I see now. Alright. So these things keep respawning, but you have to let them charge and then throw them. Okay. That makes sense. Alright, I figured it out. If this doesn't work, then I want to take the Google, because then that's But then if I don't take the Google, then I'm just, you know, stuck doing more time or something. I don't know. I'll hit it once. Okay, hitting it once is too much still. Okay. That's the problem. So I don't know how to pitch this thing. I don't know how to charge. How do I charge it again? That's the thing. Like, I don't know. I really don't know.
There's that white stone there. I can jump on that.
Yeah, maybe that's what I needed done. Or maybe he needs to be thrown at that. White? Where's the white?
Stop now.
Stop now? Alright, where? Shite. I've gotten myself lost.
Before you turn into the tall thingy.
Before I turn into that whole thing? Alright.
Stop.
Alright, stop. Walk back to the edge here.
Walk back to the edge there.
Okay.
Type into your right.
To my right. I don't know what you mean to the right. Do I go down here?
Jump on that stone nose. Not down.
Fuck, I'm mad confused. Oh shit, oh shit. Stone nose? What does he mean by stone nose? I know as soon as I see it, I'm gonna be like confused. Oh god damn. Dude, I'm lost.
Just stop moving there for a second so I can explain.
Alright. And now my hand is asleep all of a sudden. That's
Turn
weird.
to the right.
Turn a bit to the right.
Walk to the edge of that wall.
I see.
jump on the stone right ahead of the gap.
Alright. Ah, shit. Yep, that's right ahead of the...
Might help.
Oh, this, that, oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't think we can go here. Oh, shit. Okay, let's try this. Yep, that... Yeah, that's not... Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. Excuse my language, but I think... Wait, I might have figured it out. I noticed something. Shit. Where did it go? Is it not respawned yet? Still need to get this. Hope it respawns, because I just noticed something. Oh, he's back. That son of a fuck. Oh, shit. Yeah, because I had this idea. I just realized if I hit this, maybe that actually powers it. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I throw it up there, maybe. Because that was also above the other thing, too. It's only if this thing respawns. I don't know how the hell you force it to respawn, but let's try. If it can't respawn, then shite. Because I'm gonna look at something back here. I'm backtracking a bit, but I realized. Anyways, what the hell am I on about? Alright, so I rewatched the new I watched the 4 Predator movie the other day. Oh boy, that's a thing. That's a thing. And I mean a thing! Like, who in the hell thought that Predator 4 was good? Okay, because let's throw this up here. Okay, so that doesn't... I see now. That is what we needed to do. Okay. Okay. So we just need to go backtrack for a bit. Get a new one, bring it out, throw it near the thing, let it explode, let it get up, throw it, and let it explode. That's probably what we have to do. Because I noticed when... Yeah. Now I get it. So now we're going to grab this guy. We're going to throw him here. We're going to attract them to this. Okay, and then he's gonna get up. He's gonna do this. There we go. Yep, Darksiders 3, Goontech. Welcome, Goontech. There we go. Now I figured it out. So now we don't have to spend minutes. That must took like at least a what the hell? So how many GT? Oh shit. Oh god damn. Nothing much, dude. Just playing some Darksiders 3. Actually, this is the second. I only started this yesterday. I've never played Darksiders 3 before. Someone tells me it's the worst one, but so far it's definitely not the worst one. I think part 2 is probably much worse. You know. Rejuvenation Core, awesome. Shoot. Okay, there we go. Yeah.
How do you plan on dealing with that, my bloodthirsty?
I know the best Darksiders is 1. Like 2 is the worst. It's not bad. It's just the worst. And then 3 is actually okay so far. It's nothing special, obviously.
Like Emerald, maybe Genesis is the worst, but I still like it.
I haven't played Genesis, but I know it's just like more of a spin-off, really, so it's kind of hard to count a spin-off, if you know what I mean. Hard to count a spin-off in the other games, and especially if it's like a completely different gameplay too. So yeah, it's like Halo Wars would be like the worst Halo game if you don't like a kind of RPG. And according to Al, every Halo game is the worst Halo game. Oh. Yeah, I don't know about that.
Good night, Logan.
Good night.
Love you.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Ow. I know Edward Lorne probably would hate this game because he probably couldn't figure it out after the first try. Edward Lorne, man, that guy is a guy, you know. He's the thing that we see, you know. Oh dear. Okay, so this is gonna be the crap part. How in the hell do you get the God-forsaken Edward Lorne, dude? That guy's a guy. Holy Jesus! I can't. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know about this one. That's the thing. Yikes. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this with me. Then I'll let this guy charge. Then I'll throw this guy, and then I'll take the other guy and throw that guy. Yeah, these kind of puzzles are interesting. I see, yeah, this wasn't too bad. Oh god, are you kidding me? That's the crap. So you have to be like so precise with your thing, you know? You have to be like really precise. Precision platforming, I call it. Well, not precision platforming, that's the joke. But yeah, I kind of see like what I can do here. besides that, like, that's the kind of thing about Darksiders is that, like, if you're not used to, like, the puzzle, you're not used to, like, the puzzles of Zelda, then, yeah.
Very precise, helping nail by throwing the thing in the general direction of the target winking face.
There we go. I see now you... yeah. They even have the Zelda music. Okay, hold on just a second. Someone messaged me. I just gotta message them really back quick. Just a second.
Oh hey.
Yo, what's up, Dantobot? Homie, what's up? We're here with boy Michael, boy Joontech, boy Dantobot. I don't know if you want me saying your name, so I'm not gonna say your actual name, but yeah. But your homie Dantobot here. Welcome to the house, dude.
Would you rather play Halo co-op with Alan Keyes hating on it the whole time or Edward Lorne?
Oh shit! I'd have to say Al. 'Cause at least Al, you know what? At least Al, he's not. At least Al can. Like when you can convince him to be quiet, he'll be quiet. Edward Lorne, though, God. Yeah, I'm just quickly messaging someone, and I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. Alright, now I'll continue the game. This is, Dantobot. If you don't know what we're playing Darksiders 3. Yeah. I mean, this is more like just a hangout and chat stream. This isn't really like your usual... You know, it's not your usual stream. Like, it's just, like... There's gonna be a lot of pauses and stuff like that, because, like, obviously, like, I just want to, like, enjoy this.
We all need a hobby.
I hope you've left something for me. I'll try not to enjoy this too much.
Al reacted to a Boogie video.
Yeah, Al saw that, Boogie's Christian video. And, Al says that, Boogie is... Oh, shoot, I should be paying attention to the game. But Al says that Boogie, inspired him to do YouTube. And, he saw that Boogie's a Christian, I guess, which I guess... I didn't watch the full video, because why the hell would I? But anyway, it's like, yeah, it's something about, like, Boogie's Christian video, and I think it pissed off Al, or Al was annoyed, or whatever. We know, but then again, we know a lot about Al. He's gonna be pissed at everything. He's no Edward Lorne though, so hey, I guess it's the only pro about Al is that he's not Edward Lorne. Yeah, but Boogie's kind of going through, like, I guess Boogie, like, he had, like, a car wreck or something like that, and he got faith again. It's kind of like how Miles, like, about after the time his dad died, he got faith. I believe, like, it's kind of similar to that, like, that Lord Smythe. Al Smythe. I consider inviting Al to my show. But, like, God, if inviting Al to my show, I don't know how the hell that would go.
finally scrap the suckers.
Then let me dig.
Yeah, like, what's next? Fucking, Al Smith versus, Al versus, who would be a good, like, YouTuber for him to react to? Like, Al versus, Dreamcast guy. Al versus Dreamcast. I would watch that, not gonna lie.
Green who?
Oh, Dreamcast guy. He's this asshole on YouTube.
That Dreamcast guy's face.
Yeah, Dreamcast guy. He's a fucking guy if I've ever seen one. Yeah, Dreamcast guy back sucking on the Sony cock again, like.
I do, Lord of the Hearts.
Yeah, like we try not to be insulting to anyone on here, but like Dreamcast guy, Boogie, Al, Edward Lorne, like, you know, they exist, you know, that's the thing.
The final release. No more will your souls be recycled time and time again to fight for heaven and hell.
Yeah, Dreamcast guy sucking the Sony dick, like he's like on about like the Stray thing or whatever, I guess. Like, yeah, it's a good game, but like I've been watching some footage of it and I'm like, holy shit, it's not a 9 or 10 out of 10 or whatever the hell. It's not like the greatest game of all time. Like, yeah, it's a cool game, it's like a good game, but like he'll be like, this is like the greatest game ever made, and then like crap on like Halo Infinite, I guess, because oh, the game was free. Well, the game being free is not really a bad thing. Like, yeah, it's not really complete, but Halo 5 wasn't complete. No one really complained about that. Dude, I will totally watch Al. I will totally watch an Al compilation.
Perhaps I should follow you.
Oh my god. Al. See, like, I could sit down and watch Al for a while. That's the thing. Like, although sometimes I can't finish a whole video. Sometimes, but like Edward Lorne, you can't. It's like impossible to finish one of his videos because then he'll be like, "This is the greatest book ever," because all this shit, I guess, or whatever.
She speaks the truth, oh Lord. And
yeah.
she is tenacious to say the least.
Yeah.
Your words carry no weight with me. They stink of lies.
Like, I bet, like, I recently watched, I recently watched, I don't know, Goontek, if I told you I watched The Black Phone, but The Black Phone was pretty good, but I bet you Edward Lorne would hate it because, oh, there's so many ghosts in it. Well, I bet you Edward Lorne would hate it because, oh, there's too many ghosts, so that means that it's unexplainable. Oh, yeah, like, come on, Edward. Like, I know Edward Lorne hates DC because it's because the comics ripped, according to him, the comics ripped off Marvel, and Superman's a rip off of Spider-Man and all this. Even though, like, Superman was made in, like, 38, and Spider-Man was, like, what, like, 1960s, you know? Like, Lorne! He's a guy that exists, man.
To resist a call to impulse.
Yeah. Every time I hear about Edward Lorne, you know, he's a guy. That guy's a guy, you know. Lorne is a moron, you know. You know, like, that's the thing about Lorne, you know. Like, I go to, you haven't even experienced the Lorne. Have you heard? I don't even. So you don't even know what he sounds like. So I just hear in my head his like every time he tweets on Twitter, I just hear in his head, like my head, his voice, and
I am aware that there are times when silence must be chosen.
no, you should not go watch one of his videos. Well, maybe if you want to like get some context as to who this guy is. His YouTube is a little bit less stupid than his Twitter. Like on his Twitter, he tends to delete stuff when everyone calls him out. On YouTube, I guess he tries to be a bit more careful, though he's still pretty stupid on there. And now he does like 1 hour lives. I don't know if you want to like out of recently, he's only had like 1 or 2 great videos recently.
If Earth is to remain intact, he must be dealt with.
And that's about it. Like it used to be a really good like show, but yeah, it's kind of gone down the wayside now.
Doesn't want to do it. I'm pretty sure I absolutely don't want to do that. I'll consider it.
Well, I told Gutek all about the Lorne. I guess the less you know, the better. Yeah. Because then Edward Lorne will, like, it just consumes your life, dude, like. Yeah, he's a guy. Okay. So, like, this is one thing he saw. Like, I remember, like, he said something about how, like, M. Night Shyamalan was a Nazi or something like that. I don't know what the fuck that's about, but, it's not funny. It's idiotic, really, but, like, Jesus Christ.
I feel nothing. Like wading through a pond.
Like, who the hell will be the worst YouTuber on YouTube?
I think I'll give the relationship between me and my bed another chance.
Yep, that'd be night over here, 10:09. Yeah, have a good night, Michael. So, Gunther, who would you rank as your worst YouTuber of all time? Alright, okay. Again, this game is just a background thing, really. I don't really give a shit if we beat the game or not.
Worst YouTuber -BTW that might be me.
Nah, your channel's funny, especially the bees. Seeing a disabled list, seeing an autistic person engaging in the special interest, so I know it's... Onision? Oh, fuck, Onision. That's a guy that exists.
Onision is still a thing.
Yeah, Onision. I never experienced the fuck.
Yup, he's still around.
I don't want to experience the fuck. That guy, he sounds like such a big piece of shit that I don't want to experience him.
Yuri, how kind of you to pay me a visit. I trust the slaying is going well.
None of your concern, demon.
Your tone betrays you, horseman. You see, I was right after all, yes? You and your kin have been deceived.
That's no secret. But by who?
Surely angels are the most likely suspect. Wouldn't you agree after what happened to dear old Rampage?
You are not fit to speak.
He's actually a harmful person. Someone like Dreamcast guy is harmlessly shitty lol.
Yeah, Onision is harmful, and like, goddamn, fucking, like, goddamn, unlike goddamn, like, as Edward Lauren is just an idiot, that's all he is a fool. He's no Onision over here, like, ruining shit and all that. Again, like, he's such a big piece of shit, I don't want to experience the fuck. That's the thing, like, he's a guy that exists, like, that's the thing, man, like, I don't... See, like, obviously, like, of course, like, some of my favorite, like, musicians, like, Burzum and shit like that, they're fucking assholes, but, like, so, like, I like their music and all that, but when it comes to, like, asshole YouTubers, it's just, like, I don't want to experience those pieces of shit. It's like, they're shitheads and fuck. Yeah. On his shit. I just told someone I was shitting on Onision right now, and Onision is shit. That was their response. I think my least favorite YouTuber would probably be Edward Lauren, because, like, I experienced the guy, that's the thing, I've experienced it, like, see, Onision, I know it definitely sucks, but I never experienced him, so I can't really, like, say that, like, I can't really say that I ever liked this guy, like, as a person, yeah, he'd be the worst guys, but, like, or, like, EDP and all that. Or like that. Those kind of people, like they're much worse as like people. But like, fuck, man, now Edward Lauren, dude, like he's a guy that he like. Going back, I kind of like I feel like you're gonna like Google up Edward Lauren one of these days and watch one of his videos, and you're gonna be like, oh, this guy's not that bad. Not as bad as the Joey Meister says. But like, damn, if you've been like around on BookTube, this guy claims to be the god of BookTube, and people buy his shit. Instagram, like he's one of the like big guys on Instagram now. Like some people I follow on Instagram just discovered him on accident, and then like now they know about the Lauren. And Miles has experienced the guy. Like he's a guy. That's the thing. Like I don't know like what else you say about him. Like he's like he knows no bounds. All I know is, with Edward Lauren, Ahab could win an argument against him. I think even Al could win an argument against him. Aldrich. I might have to watch that now. It sounds shit, like That's kind of the thing. I like how all the YouTubers we watch are shit.
Warned us of the lore.
Oh yeah, yeah. We like Miles. I think Miles tried warning me of the Lorne, and then I watched Lorne. I think I watched Lorne before he watched Lorne, and he used to be. I think he used to be a fan of Lorne. I used to be a fan of Lorne, and then like Lorne had like his mental break, and then after that he's been like a madman, dude. Like he is fucking like like hooting, hollering. Like, Hootie Holly, Bougie Boy, like, I don't know, so, I don't know, I just made some shit up, but, like, he is, like, a guy, that is the thing that, like, and I guess, like, all of a sudden, like, what's that, like, I think his biggest hot take is that he, like, hates Lovecraft because he thinks that Lovecraft ruined the horror genre and killed it for everyone, and like Stephen King is God and all this and all that. Like obviously Stephen King's obviously great. You've read him, I've read him. We love Stephen, you know. But like, let's be honest here. Like he is not the greatest horror author of all time. And he's not the most inspirational horror author of all time. And his horror, like, his stories are great. His horror is not really it's not really, like, he's more about, like, character building, and his stories are more or less horror, really. It's more like, there's tropes, but, like, it's more like character building, and a lot of his books are more like thriller and drama and stuff like that. Well, like, H.P. Lovecraft, that was, like, horror. That was, like, new ideas and all that. And he wasn't, like, hating on the Lovecraft for the racism. Oh, no. Like, he was hating on it because, like, he believes that it legitimately killed horror. Because now everyone likes, Lovecraft. And if you like Lovecraft, then you're an asshole in his eyes. Like, he's, like, again, he's just a guy that exists. Like, I'm just telling you, like... I think the only thing that him and Ahab would agree on is that they both hate John Saul. And John Saul is sucky. He sucks, dude. Like, I think John Saul is one of the worst pieces of shit in horror. John Saul sucks, dude. Like, I don't get how he's like this big best-selling writer.
For that reason is retarded.
Try not to say. Just try not to say that word in here, just because like we have some people in the audience who you know, that word, you know, is like a stigma to them. So try not to say that on here. Not mad. But anyways, like but I do agree with your point though. Like Lovecraft is like a fucking I'm sorry, not Lovecraft. I'm gonna say Lovecraft is a fucking fool. I mean, as a person, he's a fucking fool, but as like a writer, he's more of a genius. And Edward Lorne claimed that like he was the new Stephen King. He's like hot shit. He's the new Jack Ketchum, and obviously his horror books fucking failed. And now people realize how big of a piece of shit he is. And then fucking like Edward Lorne like took all his books off of Amazon. And, like, you can't buy one of his books now unless you pay $100 of it. And, like, I heard his books were okay, but most of the people that reviewed them were paid by him. Or, like, were, like, given free review copies, so, like, and they're all friends of his, so I wouldn't trust them, because they're a bunch of ass kissers. Like, fucking, like, they'll kiss his ass on everything. Like, they'll fucking kiss his ass. Like, recently, like, he's shitting on Lord of the Rings, or, like, the original trilogy for being too fucking... What the fuck's the word? Like... Like, fuck. Like, he was trashing Lord of the Rings or something, like... Oh, he's trashing Lord of the Rings because it wasn't like Star Wars. That's what it was. Like, no, it's not like Star Wars. It's Lord of the Rings. Lord of the fucking Rings. Al's working on a new fiction book. Why, is he gonna finish it? No offense, but his biography, his autobiography book still says first draft on the cover. Like, goddamn, like, fuck, I don't know.
LOL classic.
Yeah. I read Al Smythe's autobiography, and it's a thing, dude. Like, I was, like, reading it, it's a thing. Like, what's next? I bet you Al's gonna watch all of Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power and claim to be this huge expert, even though he admitted recently that he's never read. Hey, at least Al's book is more entertaining, and he's more honest about it being not very good. But I bet you Al's gonna try and watch Rings of Power, claim to know everything about it and all this stuff. Keep in mind, Rings of Power, we're gonna be like Rings of Power, it's gonna suck ass anyways. But like, you can't go around claiming that you're gonna be an expert and all that. And he's admitted that he's never even read the goddamn books. Like, damn, I just bought Silmarillion recently and Baron and Luthien, like... Yeah, I watched his Lord of the Rings video. I watched, like, one of them, and fuck, dude, like, it was painful to watch, dude, it was painful. Alright. Let's just say goodnight to someone. Like, yeah, Rings of Power, dude, it's gonna be a thing! I finished Season 2 of Creepshow, by the way. I sent you the messages on Instagram. Dude, Ted Raimi turns into a Deadite and unleashes a Necronomicon. There's an Evil Dead episode. Like, seriously, like Deadites and Ted Raimi and Necronomicon and the Deadites, like, it looks like Deadites. It's a thing, dude. I'm not kidding. I think it's the first episode of the season too.
Claiming to be a taxi driver fan that watches it once a year and then proceeds to call Travis Bickle Travis Bickle, like WTF.
The Travis Bickle. I can't do. This guy is a guy, dude. He is.
Must watch Creepshow.
Yeah, dude, you gotta see Creepshow. You're gonna enjoy it. God damn it. Weird and stuff. There we go.
Interesting. These chambers seem out of place.
Yeah, I think you'll enjoy Creepshow. It's obviously like it's got some issues, of course, but like yeah, Travis Pike, like what is that, man? Who the hell? Like, no, I've never heard anyone ever say Travis Pike. Like, who says that, dude? Like, who? Who? What's next? Is he gonna call Scarface Scoreface or Tony Morgana? Or my favorite one would be my Antonio Stark. He's gonna say instead of Guntik, he's gonna say the Gontik or the Tyke. The Tyke. He's gonna call you the Taika, the Guntik Kawatiti. Oh, by the way, dude, I watched the new Thor movie. It fucking sucked, dude. It is fucking garbage. Like, it's literally, like, it's Ragnarok, but worse. It's the same fucking movie again. Like, it's literally the same it's the same movie, but worse, and Christian Bale just sucks in it, too. Like, it was not good. Yeah, I hated this dude. I was like in the theater watching it, like, and I with MCU, but like Miss Marvel like broke us too, dude. Like me and my dad, we were watching it, and Miss Marvel, it just broke us, dude. We couldn't, like, we were fucking like going nuts. Miss Marvel was so fucking boring. Like, we try and keep an open mind to shit. And obviously, like, obviously you're not gonna like everything, but like Miss Marvel was like trying to be like, it feels like a fucking teen show. Like, it feels like a show just made for like teens or whatever. What's worse though, Thor 4 or Doctor Strange 2? I'd have to say Doctor Strange 2 would be worse. I mean, that is a low-ass bar, but... But, like, holy shit, dude. Doctor Strange 2 is a fucking tragedy. People like it, too. I don't know. And there's people, like, being like, this is Sam Raimi's best movie. Like, really? Is this better than Evil Dead 2?
I just don't like Taika's humor. It's cringe.
See, like, I don't mind Taika's whole humor, because, like, I like Jojo Rabbit. That was a good movie. I like that. What's it, like... I think Taika's, like, a fun... But, like, also, it's also more like a Korg movie. Like, Korg is, like, shoved in it. Like, it is, like, a fucking... It's a tragedy. Yeah, I don't understand, like, why everyone's, like, all on this fucking Doctor Strange box. But that just proves something. Like, the audience nowadays sucks. Because, like, although at least people are smart enough to hate on Resident Evil Netflix. And I'll be honest, Resident Evil Netflix, shitty show. Way more fun than fucking piece of shit Doctor Strange, though. Because at least the Resident Evil, you can laugh at it. As a fan of the games, you can laugh at it too. As much of a piece of shit that fucking show is, it's, you know. Yeah, I watched all that Resident Evil show, and as soon as fucking Albert Blade Wesker shows up, because he looks like fucking Blade, As soon as that shows up, yeah, that fucking killed me, dude. That show is it. I don't understand. Like, they just released like Welcome to Raccoon City. It was not received super positive, but it was received okay, and they had a sequel plan for that. So how come they didn't? And it did pretty okay. It made money. So how come they didn't just like do a sequel to that or stuff like that? And why are they doing like a sequel to the games, quote unquote? But it's on Netflix and it's supposed to be canon. But like, how the hell, like it is like it's a mess. It's a legitimate mess. Like, I don't know how it got a 9 out of 10. I do not know how. Because when I saw that, I'm like, oh, maybe it's supposed to be closer to the games. It's supposed to be actually based on the games, quote unquote. I don't think it is. I think it's one of those things where it's like incorporating ideas of the games. I think it's like one of those alternate universe spins, in my opinion. I don't think Capcom would consider this show canon. But like, I think the idea is kind of interesting. Like, Albert Wesker clones. You don't care if I spoil it, do you? Well, I bet you don't care if I spoil it, because it's a piece of fucking shit. But like, holy shit, man! Like, I don't know. It sucks, dude. But at least it's not Doctor Strange. Because Doctor Strange is a movie I saw, dude. I don't know how, like... Like, again, I've been just trying to keep fair to, like... Okay, so in Resident Evil TV show, Albert Wesker has, like, 50 clones or whatever. Like, well, not 50, but, like, there's all these clones. So the real Albert Wesker, of course, died in RE5. And in this show, there is Blade Wesker. I mean, it's not Blade, but it's obvious. It looks like Blade, dude. Like, it just makes you think. Lance Reddick could have been an awesome Blade. But anyway, so, like, I don't have a problem with the idea of Black Wesker. It's a little weird that it's in the canon universe, quote unquote. Because, obviously, in the canon universe, he is white. But... okay, that's not a really problem. There's all these other Weskers. Every main character is like a Wesker. There's this Wesker, there's that Wesker. There's like, and then like all the Wesker clones act as like a dad and an uncle and the other uncle and all this, but really the actual dad is, yeah, Lance Reddick's cool. It's kind of weird that he's playing Wesker, because, you know, but I don't have a problem with that, you know, it's okay. But, yeah, it's just, I don't... So, like, the show flips between the past, which is, like, before RE5 and all that, and the present. And I believe, if I remember correctly, like, the when you see Blade, when you see Blade, here, Blade is, like, in the... It's obviously Blade. When you see Blade, Blade is like in the past. All the other Weskers are in the present. It's fucking weird. There's like there's an actual apocalypse now all of a sudden. This actually takes place after RE Village somehow. Like it's a thing. I don't know. Like for one, the people who like those other RE movies, like, they're not great. Like, let's be honest, even if you enjoy them, they're not great. I'll admit, they're fun. They're fun, they're stupid. They're just stupid. You can have some enjoyment with them, especially the first two, in my opinion. The first one, I think, is actually a pretty okay movie. Because you can consider that like a side story, because it feels like a side story that takes place in the world with the ideas of the game. The only thing you'd have to explain is what the hell was with that whole, liquor being the super liquor, despite it not even being the same virus, but whatever. You can get past that. The Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City. It's more like the games. It sucks. It's not good, but you know, it's passable. Resident Evil Netflix supposed to be like the games. Well, not just like the game. It's supposed to be a part of the games, which makes already no sense when. Like, I tried, dude. Like, the Halo show was pretty bad. That was a bad show, but like, at least you can enjoy that if you're not a Halo fan. Then I'm a Halo fan, so obviously I see some problems with it, but you can enjoy it if you're not a Halo fan. It's not good. I'm not saying it's good, but you can enjoy it if you're not a Halo fan. Resident Evil Netflix, I don't think you'll enjoy it if you're not a fan or are a fan. That's kind of the problem with the show, and also it's a Netflix show. Like, the cinematography looks terrible, even on RE movie standards, because you know how bad RE cinematography is because of like Afterlife and Retribution and all those. Like, the later movies look awful. But like, somehow Netflix one looks worse. The best looking RE movie is the recent one, because I don't hate that movie. I watched it recently. I don't hate it. I don't love it. It's not great, but I don't hate it. Like, I can watch it just fine. Like, I can watch it again, like, to be honest. I'm okay with it. It's not great, I don't hate it, it's just I don't love it. It's kind of like a Morbius situation. Like, it's not great, it's flawed, but it's just worse. See, I was saying that, like, they were like saying, like, the W.S. Anderson movies are classics now. They're not classics, they never were. They were big back then because, you know, that was like the first big, like, real big game movie, and obviously zombies and stuff like that, and I don't know how the sequels did so well. Yeah, I don't know how the sequels did so well, because like the last movie made like hundreds of millions of dollars. Like, I don't know how it did so well, but yeah. Yeah, and also like the creator of Resident Evil Netflix claims that he thinks the show will go to 5 seasons. I don't even think the show will even get a season 2. Have you looked at the audience score on Rotten Tomatoes? A 25%. Last time I checked. I think it's 26 now. But like a show with that low of a percentage, and people think that it's going to get a second season, and even the creator thinks that too? No, who would want a second season if you don't like if the majority doesn't like season 1? Who in the hell would want a season 2? And it's Netflix, of course. They cancel everything after season 2 or 3 or whatever. And I bet you they're going to cancel Love, Death Plus Robots soon.
It's Netflix, so they'll cancel it on a cliffhanger.
Oh, and the show is on a cliffhanger, and it sucks anyway, so who gives a shit? Like, maybe watch it, like, if you want to just waste some time. It's only 8 episodes. I know you're not gonna like it. I despised it. I was considering reviewing it for the channel, actually. Like, not doing a Logan Recommends video. I'm never gonna do a Recommends video of a Resident Evil movie. The closest I come, again, is Welcome to Raccoon City, which is the wrong title. It should be called Welcome to Raccoon Shitty, but you know, it's okay. It's fine. Okay, but yeah, oh man. And like, I know, like, they did like the new Resident Evil animated movie 2020, and that was supposed to be the new Netflix reboot. That was only 4 episodes. That I don't know what the hell happened to that. I know everyone hated that one too. Then they got the Welcome to Raccoon City, which did okay, and people didn't like it, of course, but they didn't hate it as much as like the W.S. Anderson movies, or like the fans. I mean, like the real fans, not the phony ones. And then now they just released this Netflix thing, and they're all owned by different companies now. Like, you notice that the Netflix movie has a different logo from the Sony movies, and like, I just don't get it. Like, it's so weird. Like, I do want a good Resident Evil movie. Like, the story, let's be honest, the stories of the games are corny. But, like, there's something charming about them. There's kind of, like, there's a lore. It's all based in, like, science and stuff like that. It's kind of, like, why those games were enjoyable, like, for story-wise. But you really just play them for the gameplay. So you don't really... I don't really understand why you really need a movie in the first place. I think it's just fine as just a game. Because, like, I don't know anyone who, like, plays the game and goes, like, I want to see more of this story. Like, I know people like the characters, and some people like the lore or whatever, and obviously in the remakes they fixed the lore a bit to make it more, like, better. But, like, I don't think anyone actually says, I want a new, like, fucking, like, movie. Like, I don't think anyone asked for that.
Maybe Resident Evil just doesn't work in live action. Them game stories are kind of corny.
Yeah, as I said, the stories are corny. Like, it's purposely corny. It's just fun to get you through the game. And also, like, another thing is like the... whatchamacallit, like... And, like, they don't, like... And also, like, people say, like, maybe just do an animated movie. Well, they did so many animated movies. Infinite Darkness. They did the one a couple years ago. I can't remember the name, and everyone hated that one. That one's terrible, by the way. Actually, the animated movies are worse. They're much worse than the Netflix thing. At least the Netflix thing, you can kind of laugh at Lance Reddick or whatever, but, like... Because dude, he's not Wesker, dude. He's Blade, dude. Dude, best Blade ever, though. I won't lie. Like, search up Albert Blade Wesker fight, Resident Evil Season 1 or whatever, and you're gonna get some entertainment. Okay. I don't know how the hell we're gonna do this section, but I see.
He's probably a better Blade than the upcoming Blade movie.
Yeah. Yeah. Mahershala Ali is Blade. I don't know what to think about that, honestly. I like Mahershala Ali, but I don't know about him as Blade. I don't know. I shouldn't judge. Kind of weird that he's in the Eternals. Like, he was in that for a second. I know a lot of people are hyped for the Blade movie, but, like, let Rated R be Rated R. Let's be honest, just let Rated R be Rated R. God damn.
Visually I can't see it TBH, but we'll see. They better not mess up Blade.
Like, yeah, like, and also, like, I just think, like, yeah, it should just, let it be Rated R. Like, people are be like, we don't need Rated R all the time, but, like, Like, if I'm being honest, rated R just works better for Blade. Always has, always will. Because, like, what fan of the... God damn it, I don't know how the fuck I can deal with this shit. I don't know, fucking fuck all about this.
Is a million years old, but Wesley Snipes should have had another Blade movie cause Blade 3 was not a good send-off.
Blade 3 is not a good send-off, although I feel like it's not really as bad of a movie. Like, it's not great, but it's not really that bad. Like, I've seen worse, if you know what I mean. Yeah, because after watching Resident Evil, I'm like, Lance Reddick as Blade, that would have been, like, awesome. When, like, you see Lance Reddick fight, it is some of the funniest shit in the Resident Evil movie. Oh, I'm sorry, the show. I've never seen. Is it like a Blade Trinity? I've never seen that. If you're talking about Blade Trinity. Yeah, I've always been curious about it, like the director's cut. It's just weird that like they just screwed him over on that last movie, because obviously they screwed him over. Like that's one thing that's kind of obvious about that movie. Is that they obviously screwed him over. So then, like, because it's like his friend. It's like, let's be honest, like, who the fuck wants to watch a Hannibal King movie? Like, I heard that they were gonna do a Hannibal King movie at one point. Like fucking, like, who the hell would watch that? Like. Yeah, theatrical cut's usually good. Like, obviously the theatrical cut of Apocalypse Now is a lot better than the theatrical cut of fucking, I'm sorry, than the Redux cut, I mean. Redux cut is not bad, it's just so fucking long, like too long, like fucking 4 hours, and like Final Cut is just a better balanced version of all those movies. Like, Apocalypse Now is pretty. I just read the book the other day that it's based on, Apocalypse Now. I read the book Heart of Darkness recently. It's pretty good.
I think that's our way out. Really? When the massive statue moves its massive arms so as to create a massive bridge to the exit, you think it's our way out?
I was just excited. You don't have to be mean about it.
Actually, I do.
I'm just gonna get some level up quickly.
What would you have this?
Actually, Gunta, I got a quick question. What's the worst movie you've ever watched? I think worst movie I ever watched, I think I'd have to say Covenant, Alien Covenant. That's a fucking train wreck. I was gonna try not to swear as much this stream, but fuck it, you know? Fuck it, who gives a shit? It's my stream, my rules. Lance Reddick against Al Smith. Yeah, I'd watch that, and I'd watch that, like, all the time. 10 out of 10 movie. Like, fuck, where the hell... Yeah, I don't know if you heard me earlier, but like today I was listening to Billy Joel, oddly enough. I'm like, I don't hate Billy Joel, I'm just not like a huge Billy Joelite. I'm not a... But I was just listening to Billy Joel today for some fucking reason. It was alright. I listen to weird shit like Motley Crue, oddly enough. I'm like, what the fuck am I listening to this shit? And I had it on for a while. Limp Bizkit, like... I don't know if I was trying to torture myself with shit either I'm just okay with or don't like. Like, fucking Bon Jovi, dude. So I don't hate Motley Crue, but I don't like them, really. It's just, they're just an average band. They're much harder than a bunch of other hair metal bands.
I'll say that G.I. Joe made me legitimately angry.
Well, you know, G.I. Joe as in the... Stephen Sommers movie, the Rise of Cobra, Retaliation, those. Did you even see Snake Eyes? I saw Snake Eyes. It was okay.
Easy, child, easy. I can lead you to others like you. Humans, won't that be nice?
I just gotta have a drink.
Rise of Cobra.
Rise of Cobra, man, that movie's shit. Shit. That whole era, like, let's be honest, the worst era of action movies and all that shit is the fucking 2000s. Like, 2000 to 2010, that's the fucking worst era of action movies. Because, like, the worst pieces of shit came out within that time. And now you just get an average action movie or Fast and Furious. Like, you'll get an occasional good thing, like a fucking Top Gun or something like that. You're, like... But nowadays, like, most action movies nowadays, unless you're fucking Sony or some shit, like, it looks better nowadays, is better lighting and stuff like that. And then, obviously, like, 90s had some shit, but, like, 90s at least had some charm. You already were angry, I've seen worse of that made me angry. Like, holy, yeah, I can understand. G.I. Joe would be awful. What's the worst fucking movie I've seen theatrically? Oof. Worst fucking movie I've seen theatrically? Power Rangers, dude, that movie's fucking garbage. Power Rangers, like, I want to say 16 or 17, I don't know. That movie is fucking trash. And I mean fucking trash. That is like that is like not even funny, but that is one of the worst fucking movies I've seen in general. The fucking reboot movie, that is fucking garbage. I don't know who the fuck, like fuck man, like that is awful. That is legitimately an awful movie. I don't have any words to describe that movie. I'm never rewatching it is the thing. It's so fucking bad.
I know what it is. Freddy Got Fingered. We watched it for the channel recently and it was enraging.
Freddy Got Fingered. Well, that is a fucking terrible... Everyone's seen Freddy Got Fingered. That's a piece of shit. Some people like it, too. It's fucking... Yeah, it's a shit movie. And some people like it, too. What's another bad movie I've seen? I know John Travolta would be up there. I'm just having a drink, that's why I paused the game, but John Travolta movies would be up there. Poison Rose is bad, Gotti's bad. Oh, fuck, man. Where's John Travolta? Well, that's another challenge. What's the best John Travolta movie? Pulp Fiction. That's okay. That wasn't hard. Pulp Fiction. You know, Face Off, Carrie, Grease, I guess, and fucking Saturday Night Fever. Those are some good ones. I know there's some other ones, but I can't think of the fucking names right now. Worst Travolta movie though? What's the worst one? Fanatic's pretty bad, of course. Poison Rose.
Best
Fuck,
Pulp Fiction.
Battlefield Earth is fucking, like, that's probably, well, I hate Battlefield Earth because I hate L. Ron Hubbard. What a hack piece of shit. But, you know, putting bias aside, there's probably worse than that movie. I mean, shit. But, like, if you look at the movie, they clearly were, like, making shit. Like, they had, like, costumes and effects and shit. It looks like shit, but, like, it looks like shit. It is shit. But they tried with shit. So I guess I can't really say that's the worst. Ooh, that's a bad one, dude. It's a bad one. You're gonna hate it. I know that. It's shit, but it's intent. But they tried. I think the worst movie is probably Poison Rose. That's a fucking trash. That's a fucking total shit house. Worst fucking movies I've ever seen is fucking what's a fucking bad one? Fuck, I just had it in my head and I just lost it. Oh shit, I'm trying to think of what's another bad fucking movie I've seen. Ooh, fucking Jesus. Battlefield Earth. There's one I was talking about Battlefield Earth, I thought about it. I actually like Highlander 2. Honestly, Highlander 2 is not that bad. I mean, yeah, it's sucky, but it's not awful. It's not the worst thing ever made. I don't know how it got a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes, but yeah, it's not the worst thing ever made. It's too fucking entertaining to be the worst piece of shit according to everybody. What's what's one of the worst fucking movies I've seen? I just had it in my head and I just lost it. Oh my god. The Edward Loren movie. That'd be a bad movie. If he ever made one. Fuck, yeah, fucking asshole. Oh shit. I'm trying to think, like.
Cat in the Hat.
He is a guy. Fuck. Cat in the Hat is bad. Well, my friends is not doing too okay right now, so might be
personally attacked Lowell.
So I might be paused for a little bit. So yeah. Okay, well that's okay though, because we can still chat either way when I'm paused. That's the good thing about a stream. Oh my god. Cat in the Hat though? Still better than the Lorax. The fucking Lorax, man. That's a fucking movie I watched. Boring. Boring. The Grinch? I didn't even watch that. I didn't bother. I'm like, nope, I'm done. Been done with Illumination since Despicable Me 3. I watched new Star Trek and it sucks ass, and I know it sucks ass, but like, I'm being fair to it. You know, I'll be fair to it. And you know what? Sometimes there's some good stuff, so sometimes you do get a reward. Like the new Star Trek show, it's actually pretty good.
Dude, I wanted and raves for hours to Ahab about the Lorax.
Oh shit, man, the Lorax. That's a fucking movie. Yeah.
Haze it low.
Oh yeah, at least Al hates it.
Asterisk.
Like Al hates, I don't know what the fuck. Yeah. Oh shit. Oh my god. Yeah, I heard they're doing the Taika Waititi Star Wars next. I'm like, he's a good director. Like he's made some good movies, but I'm like, Jesus, he's all of a sudden Thor. He's all of a sudden Star Wars, and like he gets control of shit, and he's like one of the characters always nowadays in his movies. I don't like, yeah, I don't know. I'm not too hyped for that new Jordan Peele movie. I'm not a big fan of Jordan. I'm not a big fan of Jordan Peele. Never was. He bought him the Titanic too. Titanic 3 as well. Titanic 666. Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be ass. It's gonna be 99% comedy.
Yeah, it's gonna suck ass. Oh shit, okay, I can unpause now.
Hated Ragnarok lol.
Hated Ragnarok? Not gonna lie, dude, I did too! It's not great. I just get so pissed hearing about that movie all the time. It's not really great. Tessa Thompson, her flat acting, and goddamn, yeah. What's another movie? What's another fucking movie I hated? Fuck, dude, I hated... Won't lie, dude. I fucking really don't like fucking... Fuck, I just had a name in my head. I really don't like Dark Knight Rises.
That movie can suck my ass.
Yeah, Hell in the Last Asgard battle is pretty cool. I like, there's some good shit in it. It's just fucking suck ass, Yeah, maybe.
It better come to PC.
Oh, it's gonna come to PC. I think they already know it's gonna come to PC sooner than expected. The new Jason Pargan, aka David Wong book's almost out. I know Ahab liked those guy. John dies at the end. His fourth John and David book, his fourth John and David book's coming out soon. If you're reading this, you're in the wrong universe. Or the universe is wrong, or some shit like that. You should, I don't know if he knows it's coming out. You should tell him about it. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah, Dark Knight Rises, I just fucking don't like that movie. It's just... Because everyone blew its ass back in the day, and then, you watch it now, and it's just... It's just a thing, Because I'll be honest, I like the Dark Knight trilogy. I like it, of course. There's nothing wrong with it at all. But I don't think it's the masterpiece that everyone says it is. I Heath Ledger Joker is obviously great and all. Batman Begins, I think, is the best movie of the three, to be honest. But I just don't think it's like the perfect masterpiece everyone says it is. It's the first superior movie to a lot of other Batman movies, like that trilogy's far superior to a lot of other Batman movies. But like, I just don't like the Nolan trilogy. Like, I just don't think like I don't know how to explain it. Like, because I do recognize it as a good series. I just don't think it's as amazing as everyone says it is.
I'm like, that's a movie that exists. Crappy ass Catwoman. I like Bane, but the movie stinks.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, it's a movie I seen, like, fuck, man, I just, like, what's some, like, and then Al Smythe over here shitting on Batman, and he's telling you, I didn't shit on it, and the video he's clearly shitting on it. Fucking guy, man. Like, oh, it's not comic accurate. How the fuck is he surviving bullets? How is he not getting shot in the face? Well, like, suspension of disbelief. Yeah, the suspension of disbelief. See, curious to see what I think now. I do love Dark Knight, though, to be honest, but right, it's not great. Batman Begins is awesome, dude. It's awesome. It's still pretty good. It's probably my favorite of the trilogy. If you take that Joker card scene at the end, it's a good standalone movie. It might be one of the best Batman movies. Yeah, Al, dude, he's a guy. Like, oh, Batman 2022. Oh, it's not great. How does he not get shot in the face? Oh, yeah. Oh, this movie's a piece of shit. You know. And that's all the people who hated the Northman. All the people who hated Black Phone. Oh, this ain't no fucking Marvel. This is not like original movie shit. Oh my god, it's a fucking piece of shit. And then everyone's like, oh, but Doctor Strange's a masterpiece. Yeah. Like, yeah, like people were shitting on back to let me try that game for video stream or something. I know people hated it, but
maybe I should try that game again for a video or stream or something. I know people.
Then again, a lot of people hated every Batman game back in the day. There were some good ones in there. Like, Rocksteady was not the first fun Batman game. There was fun before that. Although that is like my favorite Batman game, the Arkham Asylum. Man, Arkham Asylum though.
Batman before I could learn. I still don't have it.
Yeah. It's kind of a shame that like we won't get the ending to the Justice League Part 2 because of dickhole fans. And then those dickhole fans claiming they're fans all along. Oh, we were fans all along. You weren't a fucking fan, you loser. You weren't a fucking fan. If if you're a fucking fan from the beginning, then where the fuck were you when the movie was bombing? Where the fuck were you when Ben Affleck's getting, like, alcoholism because everyone's shitting on him? Where the fuck were you when Joss Whedon's, like, shitting on all these people and all this stuff? Where were you when Zack Snyder's daughter killed herself and everyone was attacking him and all that, making fun of him? Like, where the fuck were you people? You were not fucking fans. Like, I think people like that, people that like that, they're not fans. They're not fans. Because I saw, like, recently you made a video, like, you guys made a podcast on, like, what is a fan and what is not a fan. Some of those, like, DCEU fans, they're not fans. Just because they're bandwagoning, saying that, oh, I like this movie, I've always liked this movie, doesn't mean that you've always liked that movie. Like, if you're watching it for the first time now, cool, you're a fan now, but you weren't a fan then. You can't say you're always a fan. When people who are like, oh, Batman v Superman's a piece of shit, and then they didn't watch the extended cut, and then they're like, oh, where's the longer cut for Justice League, but they didn't watch the longer cut for Batman v Superman, so, oh, nothing makes sense to them there. Oh, yeah, like, I don't get it. Yeah. And then there's, like, people that only was willing to watch Zack Snyder's Justice League because it's free. Like, I'm sorry, I just don't get it. Like, and then there's other people that are like, oh, the Zack Snyder, he still sucks ass or whatever. And then they liked Army of the Dead, but they're still shitting on him. Like, even though they liked Army of the Dead, because Army of the Dead was pretty. Army of the Dead and Army of Thieves, they're pretty well responded. Like, everyone's liked those movies. I like Army of the Dead. I liked Army of Thieves. It's probably one of Zack Snyder's weaker movies, but, like, I still liked it, to be honest. I'll claim I'm a fan of those movies. I like Army of the Dead. And I like Army of Thieves. I like that franchise so far. I know Ahab is refusing to watch Army of Thieves or something like that. Despite it actually being... It's kind of a better movie than Army of the Dead, to be honest. Like, it's a... Although it's obviously not a better directed movie, the better directed movie is Army of the Dead. Because Zack Snyder's a far better director than this guy who I believe didn't even direct anything for. But still not a bad movie. Fake fans kill everything. Like, look at fucking Lord of the Rings. All these fake ass fans coming like, oh, Rings of Power, it's gonna be the most amazing. It's gonna be like fucking inclusivity, fucking Lord of the Rings. Even though, when you think of it at its core, Lord of the Rings is an inclusive story. It's about elves and dwarves and hobbits and wizards and men and people, like, and women all coming together to fight one greater evil, and they're all opposing different cultures, but they work together and learn to like one another, and they're all just the unlikeliest pack of group, and they all learn to love one another, and women in the story do get their own free choice, like what's her name, the fucking person that Aragorn married. She decides to give up her immortality just so she can be with her one true love. No one else decided that for her. It's an inclusive series already, so I don't get how it's a sexist series. Oh, well, like, oh, but this no. Oh, but the dwarves don't have beards, but like the dwarves having beards thing is because like they're proud of their beards. It's a culture that's proud of its beard. All the women have beards too. Everyone's included in that spectrum in the dwarves, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, and then there's like the one lady who refuses to get the fucking fake beard for Rings of Power. She's like, oh, but sexist to have a... Fuck no, like, this show is meant to be fucking, like, yeah, like, fucking, yeah, like, it's just so fucking stupid. Like, and then there's, like, the argument, like, there's no black people, of course, in Lord of the Rings. Okay. That's fine. But look what it's based on. like it's based on that whole European culture, anyways, and that's based on these old European tales. And also, it's explicitly stated in Tolkien lore that dwarves will date any person, no matter the gender. So they'll date any person, no matter the gender. No, anybody. Everybody is dated because, every dwarf will date any dwarf because not because of gender. They just like each dwarf. It's in the books. It's literally said. So people saying that the story is homophobic. How is it homophobic when male dwarves are banging each other, female dwarves are banging each other? They don't care. They love one another. They love one another. That's the thing. Like that's. They'll probably not know. They still love each other. You know, that's the whole point. So how is that not inclusive? Also, like, even if it wasn't really inclusive, isn't the whole thing, like, it's still an original story, so who gives a shit? Like really, who gives a shit? I don't know anyone in real life that has actually told me that Lord of the Rings is not an inclusive franchise. It already was. It's made by a man who went to World War I for his fucking kids, you know. Not for his fucking kids, but he wrote the book for his kids because he might not have even returned home, you know. He might not even come back home, and if he didn't come back home, it would have just been like a little story for his kids, you know. Like, it was just meant to be this little thing, you know. It's this little story, and people just ended up liking it. But instead, fucking pieces of shit have to ruin that for everybody. And I just don't get, like, this whole Rings of Power bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. I hope the show fails. Yeah, Legolas and Gimli are fucking, like, clearly nutting each other's assholes. You know, like, they're clearly fucking each other hardcore. Like, I just don't fucking get it. Like, I just don't get, like, what's so not inclusive about it. I just don't get it. Like, what's so not inclusive about Lord of the Rings? Like, what is so racist about it? What is so homophobic about it? I don't get it. And they made the book group, the Tolkien Society group or some bullshit, and where they said that they were gonna, discuss all the imperfections of Lord of the Rings and all that. And I'm like, oh, but, like, why? Like, if you actually pay attention, it's an inclusive story. I just don't get it. It is so fucking stupid. Like, it's so fucking stupid. Dude, I bet you, like, I'm gonna watch the show, because I kind of feel obligated to now. Because it's so fucking stupid. Like, fuck, man. And obviously they can't actually use the Silmarillion. They have the rights to the uncompleted appendixes of Lord of the Rings. Yeah, what even is the story of the show? Like, what's gonna be the overarching story? Is this gonna be like a random sequence of events or some shit? Like, is it an anthology show? I don't know. And the show has, like, all these original characters. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Like, why, like, what's with all these original characters? Like, fake-ass dwarf who's not a dwarf, who's just a small midget motherfucker who's an asshole. And, it's a fake-ass dwarf, and there's no beard, there's nothing, you know? Gimli game would be better than that piece of shit Rings of Power. A Gollum. It's probably gonna be okay. It's probably gonna be okay. I like most of the Lord of the Rings games I've played. Yeah, like, you ever played the Middle-earth games? Shadow Mordor, Shadow War? Those games rock. Those games are awesome. Those games are badass. That is, like, badass. Gory, just M-rated, dark, Lord of the Rings. Like, that is what I imagine to be, like, Lord of the Rings in modern day. Like, that is... That kind of concept would have worked. They should have done something like that, like an original story, like a Middle Earth or something like that, like a dark show or something like that. Why this, like, fucking incomplete piece of shit, like, history text, essentially?
What manner?
And honestly, like, the first age is a bit more interesting than the second age. Like, the first age is about, like, the thievery of Morgoth, and... Yeah, Gollum does look a little cheap, but it does seem interesting. I feel like there is potential there.
What would you ask of this humble merchant?
Yup, love those games. Better story than Rings of Power, lol.
Rings of Power isn't even out. I like how we're just kind of like, dude, I think Ahab needs to fucking review Rings of Power. You guys need to review it. Like, you guys, you know what? I'll even watch it with you guys. Like, I want to watch it for some fucking reason. I know I'm just gonna suck ass. And if it's good, then hey, it'll be okay. If it's good, I don't think it will be though. See, like, when they first announced they were going to do the Lord of the Rings show, I'm like, okay, cool. Silmarillion, Baron Luthien, follow Gondolin.
What?
Frankly, I think it's one of the reasons
Maybe Tom Bombadil, something like that. Like, always maybe like an anthology show. Of all the different tales of more. Should have been like Tales of Middle Earth and all that.
It's a museum.
Instead, they're doing this piece of shit.
We have our mission.
And who the fuck's gonna watch this piece of shit?
Some have no appreciation.
Yeah, it might be fake. It just looks like ass lol.
Yeah.
Welcome to my hall of treasure. Unfortunately,
And then there's some people saying the Peter Jackson trilogy was shit, and all these years later, oh, it was shit. There's no CGI. Oh, the effects are so fucking bad. Oh, fucking, you know, like, I'm like, oh, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. As soon as someone tells me that the effects look bad and they needed CGI, shut the fuck up. Seriously, shut the fuck up. You don't know nothing about effects and all this.
Didn't shit on the full trailer. Somehow, lol.
Oh, come on, Ahab, come on. Come on, Ahab. And I bet you he's even read Silmarillion or the other greatnesses of the Tolkien universe. I'm like, come on, dude. Come on. Ah, homie. Homie. There's no way you can sit there and just watch that trailer and be like, oh, that looks okay. Homie. Ahab's a good boy, but come on, dude. Come on, dude. I'm a fucking idiot. I kind of hope Al watches Rings of Power all the way through. It'd be kind of, at least we can shit with them. Although his shitting would be annoying. Oh shit! There we go.
Enjoy your collection, Avarice. For one final time!
Yeah, Ring's a fucking beast.
Who's complaining is annoying low.
Yeah. Al Smith, and the Lord of the Smith. The Smith of Power. The Junior. That's right, that's his actual name. I'm not gonna expose him, but fuck, dude, the guy reaches out in his Facebook with his actual Facebook name. So I don't think he's trying to hide his actual name. If he is, he's a fucking idiot. But he's commenting on his Al Smith post with his real name. So the Junior and shit. I mean, maybe we give him a bit less shit if his actual last name was his first name. That's a cool name. But,
Do you kidnap all your
you know.
You would not be so disrespectful if you knew the true power I give you. Your battle with Avarice proved you value your mission above material possessions. You are ready for stronger.
You know what the best power of is? The illusion of power, which is the Black Sabbath song of Ice-T in that.
I'd rather suck Treebeard's nuts than watch Lava with Alola.
Treebeard's nuts.
and get back. You're so keen to arm one of the horsemen.
Be gone.
Nah. Goontek, have you ever seen the animated Lord of the Rings, Hobbit, Fellowship of the Ring, and I think that was it? I don't think they ever did a Two Towers movie. I think Two Towers was just combined with Fellowship of the Ring, and I think they were gonna do Two Towers, and then I think they were gonna do Fellowship of the Ring, and then Two Towers, and then the other half of Two Towers would have been Return of the King, but they couldn't get their funding for Return of the King, so Return of the King became like a fucking musical or some bullshit. I don't know if you've ever seen those. I watched those recently. They're actually kind of neat.
Hilarious Balrog scene film.
Oh yeah, the Balrog scene's pretty weird, but like Sauron's actually kind of cool looking in the animated scene. Like, there's actually some shit in the animated thing that's actually more accurate to the books. Like the Eye of Sauron staring out of this water shit. Like in the book, like that's basically what it is. Like it's like a snake eye, and it's just always watching like this. Well, in the movie, it's all exaggerated out, which in the book, it's not exactly like that, really. Well, in the book, Sauron is much, like, scarier sounding. It's like, oh, he's zipping and zooming his eye across the land. Like, it's like a much more, like, anxiety-inducing, like, read. Yeah. You know, I kind of like feeling anxiety when you're reading something or listen to some music. Like, I wish there was like some more music that freaked me the fuck out. Like, closest that came was like recently there was this band I listened to called Bruptum, and then the closest that came to freaking me out recently. But like, it's still not borderline freak out. So like, I don't know. I don't know, I suggest you check out the animated, Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, and all that, because I think it's 2 movies, and then the third one is barely, like, a movie, because it was supposed to be, like, so I think they didn't get enough funding for the third movie. The Hobbit movie was an actual theatrical movie, if I remember correctly, and Fellowship of the Ring was only direct-to-TV. Well, because it was the 70s, so it was just TV. Oh no, it's just it's something to check out if you haven't seen that. I'm reading a book right now. It's called they have probably heard of this. I don't think you have. You might have heard of the show. It's called Lovecraft Country, and It's actually really good so far. It's kind of like, I thought it would just kind of be like one of those another shitty, let's make a message and just shit fucking balls out of Lovecraft again. But it's actually a really good book. Like, there's kind of like a lot of meaning. It's a very meaningful book so far. And I'm a quarter of the way through and I'm really enjoying it, honestly.
Oh yeah, didn't the show get cancelled?
It didn't exactly get canceled. Like, what happened was like, the book is like 400 fucking pages, and the show basically is the book. So they left it on a little bit of a cliffhanger so that if they want to do season 2, there is an open way to do a season 2. And the show did pretty fucking well, but the book is so fucking short, and there is no really way to continue Lovecraft Country. Really, like, to be honest. Like, there's no real motivation to continue it, so they canceled it. I don't consider that a cancellation. The story it's done. You did the book. It's done because the book it's short stories. It's not a novel. People say it's a novel. It's not a novel. Nothing about the book's a novel. But it's an interconnected short story collection. Like, it's not a novel at all. I'd recommend it. The show is pretty cool too. Like, and like they actually put like some of the Lovecraft monsters, like Shoggoths. Like Shoggoths are featured more prominently. Even in the show, Shoggoths are featured more prominently. It's a very Shoggoth heavy show. I mean, Shoggoths is probably the easiest creatures you can do, because that's more like a species, really. I know Kalolu appears in the goddamn... Oddly enough, Edward Loring actually liked Lovecraft Country. Because I guess he liked it because his wife liked it. He probably didn't actually like it. He did still bitch about it being, oh, it's not really a novel, oh, fucking... Like, he still had stupid ass shit to say about it, but he didn't hate it, oddly enough. Although I've been told by everyone the first story is the best story of Lovecraft Country, but the first stories were really good. But I was told that the rest of the book does get really, really good for most people.
Shocking.
Yeah, shocking that Edward Loring actually liked Lovecraft Country, but in his review he never actually once mentioned Lovecraft in his review. Because I think like when you're reading the book, I think having like thinking about like Lovecraft or Lovecraftian ideas is actually a major part of the book, and it's something that you should really, really think about when you're reading the book, or else stuff will just fly over your fucking head. I mean, it's called Lovecraft Country for a reason. Shoggoths are in it, fucking Kalolu's in it. Like, there's a reason it's called Lovecraft Country. Like. Because it is Lovecraft Country. It is a country of Lovecraftian terrors. So I just find it weird, like, and some people take the book to use as a stab against Lovecraft, of course. But like, I've actually read somewhere that the main character is loosely based on Lovecraft, like the fears and the horrors and the ideas is loosely based on Lovecraft. How the fuck do I switch weapons? How the fuck did I do that? Oh shit, I don't know how the fuck did I do that. Cycle item, inventory. Oh, I can't, so... Fuck, I don't know how the fuck to do that. I can't read the fucking screen. I don't know how to do that. Oh shit. Oh shit, I see now. I see now. Okay.
Thoughts on don't wanting to make movies out of all their games?
Thoughts on don't wanting to make movies hit of all their games? What? Oh, what do you mean by that? I'm confused.
Oops, Sony asterisk.
Oh, Sony. Oh shit, I saw fucking Uncharted recently. That is fucking bad, dude. That is fucking... Fuck, dude. I should have mentioned that earlier in worst movies I've seen. I just saw that recently. That movie's fucking dirt. That movie's fucking, like... Whoever thought of that movie was the devil. Because I think that movie is a fucking tragedy. Tragedy. That is, like, one of the worst pieces of shit I watched in recently. Yeah, it's not good. It is not good. So I don't want Sony to make...
Don't ruin a masterpiece, and you know it's gonna suck.
Hey, they make a lot of more movie, guess what? We don't have to watch it. It's not gonna ruin their enjoyment of the games. At least they're not... Oh, fuck, that's right. They did claim that Uncharted was a prequel to the game. So when I watched the Uncharted movie, they claimed that it was a prequel to the games. There is no way that you can watch the movie and tell me that's a prequel. Because the timeline makes no sense. So in the movie, Nathan and Sully first meet... can I spoil it? Can I spoil it? Please let me spoil it, because I like to shit on this movie.
How is it a prequel? The games have him as a kid. Also, yeah, spoiled the turd.
Okay, so the movie's a quote-unquote prequel to the games, according to the creators. Like, when it was coming out, I'm pretty sure that they don't consider it a prequel now, but the movie's are successful, so they probably do consider it a prequel. But anyways, so in the fucking movie, it's about how Nathan first meets Sully at the age of like 20 or whatever. Even though they show in the game that Nathan first meets Sully when Nathan's like stealing some shit and two, like Sully's obviously one, he has a stash then, and they meet a lot earlier in life, you know what I'm saying? And Sam Drake in this movie is a fucking, yeah, they already skipped to Sam Drake. Sam Drake is in this movie is one of Sully's co-partners in crime of stealing shit. Because they show Nathan and Sam as young kids, and they were in an orphanage together, and Sam just leaves randomly. They don't get to meet the Francis Drake pirate or whatever. They just say, oh, the parents, the parents believe in Francis Drake. So I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck that makes no sense, because, yeah. And then, they meet Chloe Fraser, who, of course, according to the games, Nathan first met her for the first time in Uncharted 2 because of his friend, his worker buddy, but, and obviously, Sully first meets her in Uncharted 2 as well. He doesn't even know who the fuck she is till like the end of the game. And then, but in this movie, she is the other partner to Sully's crime game, and they meet fucking earlier. Sam Drake is in prison, despite, according to everyone else, him being dead or some bullshit. Somehow the plane scene from the third game and the pirate scene from the fourth game play out almost exactly the same. Some fucking how. So I don't know how so if it's a prequel, how the fuck did Nathan not learn to, I don't know, miss the cars and shit? It's also a really fucking boring movie too. Also, they make it out that, like, Sully's an asshole and all this shit. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like, and then Sully grows a stash at the very end of the movie. In the after credits, Sully grows a stash. And it's like the shortest stash ever. It's not even like a stash. It's like a short stash. And yeah, he's like not even Sully. And originally, this is the weird thing. Originally, he was supposed to be cast as Nathan. I'm sorry, but he is not Nathan. And then Nolan North shows up in the movie out of nowhere. Because Nolan North obviously voiced Nathan's in the games, so he shows up out of nowhere. And he talks to Nathan on a beach. And then, like, there's like 50,000 workouts. And then there's like 50,000 workout scenes of fucking Nathan working out, because you know all the chicks masturbate Tom Holland. Like, I mean, yeah, he's hot and all, but like, fuck, dude, you don't need to show us 50 exercise scenes. You can go on the internet to look for that. I don't know. Just saying. But anyways, so fucking like that. So anyways, like fucking. Also, the fucking movie barely has like any action. And there's like some Irish guy, and Nathan can't understand him. No, I'm saying I'm not Irish. He's Scottish. But Nathan can't understand him because this guy's speaking like the most shitty Scottish. Like, it's very understandable. Somehow Nathan can't understand that. Like, I don't know how the fuck he can't understand it, but so somehow he can't understand Scottish. And then fucking he steals his key from this fucking gallery, and then Sully meets this old person that he knew from a couple of years before or something like that, and this one major treasure is something that Sully's known for years and is chasing after. Like, I don't know, like, what, and then, like, the movie's such a convoluted mess that, like, it's very easy to get lost in it, because it's so fucking boring. And then, like, there's a guy who murders his dad to get his money, and then this bitch that Sully knows murders him. Dude, old school Dean Koontz as Sully, with a little bit of hair, would have been badass. Like, I mean, just the look. I feel like Sully should have been played by, like, who should Sully have been played by? He should have been played by fucking, like, fuck, I had him in my head. He had a stash, too, he should have been played by fucking, fuck.
To think that this is the best the council
I already lost it.
Of the fabled Four Horsemen.
Yeah. So, like, when we were watching the movie, me and my dad kept calling, Sully, we kept calling him Max Payne. We're like, hey, look, it's Max Payne. Because obviously, Mark Wahlberg was in Max Payne, the movie.
What do with me if you could have me?
But yeah, dude, I was, like, mad hating Uncharted. I was, like, hating it so fucking much that, like,
please.
I wanted to shut it off, dude. I almost stopped it right there.
Fight me instead of cowering, you pointless, pathetic
Your
excuse.
talks are a waste of breath, horseman.
And I would have shut it off, but like we bought the movie. Yeah, my dad bought the movie for $7, so I'm like, hey, he bought the movie, we have to finish the fucking movie. All I know is I'm not interested in watching part 2 now, because they teased part 2, which is, oh, they piss off another gang, and it's another gang that's not in the games, and fucking Sam Drake is in prison, and he has to get out of prison, and that's it. And Elena's still on the thing. They need to cast Jason. Dude, did they cast Jason Statham as Cutter, though? A 10 out of 10 sold, dude. Dude, Jason Statham as Cutter, dude. We need that. Need that now. And, of course, we need Nadine, because Nadine's would be the 7th character, and then when they end the movies, fucking get the Drake, the little young Drake, whatever her goddamn name was. Nathan's daughter, or whatever.
Until that time,
you don't need the villains in the games, because who the fuck remembers Navarro? Navarro has only one sentence personality section on fandom.com, apparently, according to someone I know, and I search it up, and yeah, it's true. He only has one sentence of personality. You don't really need, like you can make up villains for an Uncharted movie, because really, it's just bullshit, you know? It's bullshit. Oh yeah, Marky Mark's in 2 awful video game movies. What's the worst one, though? That's the thing. Who fucking balls? I think Max Payne would be worse, dude. Maybe. It's an interesting movie. It's not Max Payne, though. That's the thing. Like, fuck, man. What's next? Marky Mark's gonna play Gordon Freeman in Half-Life, the movie? Dude, him as Gordon Freeman? Shit, man. Shit, man.
you brutes are suited for one another.
Oh, Goonchecker, are you gonna play those Max Payne remakes? At least they're actually made by the original studio. Like, at least the remakes are actually made by Remedy. While, like, the GTA trilogy remakes were fucking made by a fucking mobile game company. And I heard recently that they canceled a remaster of Red Dead Redemption and GTA 4, which you don't need a fucking remaster of those 2 on Xbox, but fuck, maybe a remaster on PlayStation or something. Like, you don't need a remaster on Xbox because like the fucking games are already updated with backwards compatibility anyways, and good updates and shit. So just update those existing versions or some shit. I don't know, or make like a pack or something like that. I don't know, some cool shit. Oh, fuck. Marky Mark is Doom Guy? Oh, shit, dude. Marky Mark is Crash Bandicoot? Marky Mark as, Marky Mark as Postal Dude? Oh, there was a Postal movie by Uwe Boll! And you know what? The Postal movie? I admittedly like it. I hate Uwe Boll. House of the Dead is a fucking movie. It's a fucking movie. House of the Dead 2 even worse. Blood Rain, Alone in the Dark. The Far Cry movie, like, I've met some people that consider it a cult classic. Admittedly, it's a bit more enjoyable than some of his other movies. This is one of your messages, Marky Marcus Princess Peach. Sold. Marky Mark has Sweet Tooth. Sweet Tooth / Needles Kane. Marky Mark has fucking Sly Cooper. Remember they were making a movie of that, but they canceled it. Marky Mark has, what's a weird one? Marky Mark has Gex. Marky Mark has, William J. Blazkowicz. Oh, I know, and Anthony Mackie's in it. Not a Sweet Tooth thing. Fuck. God, if he was Sweet Tooth, what the fuck, man? What the fuck? Imagine Anthony Mackie as Sweet Tooth. I mean, I know that's not what the show is gonna be, but like, what the fuck, man? Lance Reddick as Sweet Tooth. Wasn't the Twisted Metal show gonna be on like fucking like Apple or some bullshit? Who the fuck's gonna watch that? Like Last of Us HBO show? Fucking hell. Death Stranding movie. I'd watch that, not gonna lie. Actually, I recently played Death Stranding and pretty good. Oh, Peacock. Oh fuck, I don't even have that I don't even have that here in Canada. We don't have bullshit ass fucking Peacock. Who the fuck wants to use like fucking bullshit ass fucking Peacock? Poppycock my ass. Yeah. Yeah, like, what's another thing that's coming out for gaming? There's a fucking, Oh, did you hear that the System Shock remake apparently will be getting a trailer soon? I'm looking forward to that, honestly. That's a game to look forward to, honestly. That is like a game to look forward to. That's gonna be badass. I mean, it's a remake of an already good game. It's made by the people who did our fucking remasters of Doom 64 and Quake. Damn. Like, dude, I think that a fucking System Shock would be a cool like movie or something. Marky Mark is Big Daddy, and then all the ladies be simping for him. Edward Lorne as Big Sister. Al Smith as Big Sister. Andrew Ryan and Big Daddy. Al Smythe. Al Smith is Shodan. I know you played System Shock, but Al Smith is Shodan. Al Smith as Adolf Hitler. in the Wolfenstein movie. Oh my god. Oh my god. Al Smith as Albert Wesker. Yeah, man, Al Smythe. Al Smith is Al Smith.
Will Smith as Albert Wesker, Edward Lorne as Leon Kennedy, and Dreamcast Guy as Ogre.
Edward Lorne as Leon some people would have said Chris, but like I like that you specifically said Leon, because that's even like the more weird option. Edward. Oh my god. Edward Lorne as Ethan Winters. No, I'm sorry. Al Smith as Ethan Winters. Edward Lorne as Jack Baker. Because Ethan Winters complains a lot. And Ethan Winters complains a lot, and Jack Baker hates a lot, you know? I like that I always like shit on Edward Lorne, and you guys don't even have much context for him. You guys don't even know what he sounds like. I like that you and A have like a face review of Edward Lorne. Edward Lorne face review. And then like I remember like Ahab say something about Edward Lorne die or something like that. I'm like, whoa there, buddy. I mean, yeah, he sucks, but I wouldn't wish death on the guy, even though that's something that Edward Lorne would do. That's something that Edward Lorne himself would do, wish death upon people. Fucking Edward Lorne, man.
Did you hear that Sony is making a cinematic universe with Marky Mark playing Edward Lorne?
Oh, fucking shut the fuck up. He's not playing. Just kidding. It's in a fun way. It's shut the fuck up in a fun way. Don't actually shut the fuck up. You're cool, dude. But anyways, like, yeah, oh, fuck, man. If they ever made a movie on Edward fucking Lorne, well, watch it if Marky Mark's in it, to be honest. It's just me, or if I never thought of Marky Mark as a great actor. Like, he's not bad, but I never thought of him as a great actor. I was like, oh, this is the best actor of all fucking time, you know. Oh, best actor ever. Oh, he's gonna make all the kiddies whip himself, motherfucker, you know. Like, I never thought of him as like a best actor of all time, but I think he's fine, you know. I can handle him. I like Edward Lorne. I kind of want to react to an Edward Lorne video. Like now. In fact, I'm gonna show you what he sounds like. Let's get some Edward Loren hate action on here.
He's in good stuff, but he's also in awful stuff. He's a fine actor. I guess lol.
Holy shit. He's like doing like 1 hour live, 4 hours live, 4 hours live, 3 hours live. Holy shit, this fucking guy exists now. Get some garbage on the net. Let's see what comes in the wheel of crap.
Running a business is challenging enough without having to worry about unforeseen accidents. Zensurance.
Hello, everybody. E here. Welcome to Game Night. We are going to be playing, not Trivial Pursuit, but that's where I'm getting the questions. If you have it at home, don't cheat. So what we're going to be...
Don't cheat? Oh, shut the fuck up, you know? Oh, wait.
If you have it at home, don't cheat.
And you know, like, yeah, that's E. That's what he sounds like. He sucks. Yeah, he used to be my friend at one point. He thought my name was Jackson for a long time. He actually knows who I am. He doesn't know my name. He doesn't know my name now. He doesn't know, because obviously I'm no longer named Logan, but he doesn't know my name now. But like if he heard me, or if he heard like Zelda Master, he'll know who I am. He definitely know who I am. Yeah. Nice, yeah. I don't know why I got weirdly dysphoric there. That fucking sucks. Good old gender dysphoria. Like, I've never really talked about it, but like, I'm transsexual. I'm a girl. So fucking like. So like every time I think of myself as like every time I look in the mirror, I see myself as a guy, but that fucks me up mentally because of my mind and hurt and shit, and I'm a girl. So it's just made me dysphoric for a second. So sorry about that. Like I said before, my name's Josephine. That's my name. I don't really talk about it too much, really, because obviously there's a bunch of fucking assholes that are obviously subscribed to the channel, but they're not gonna watch the stream because the stream is like, no one watches these fucking streams, but like. Like, I trust you with that kind of information and stuff like that, and it's not something I really talk about too much, because then I get, like, extremely, like, paranoid in this work, so, yeah. I'll be all good, though. I'll be all good. I'm heading to the mall tomorrow. Alright, I should break out of that. I don't know what the fuck that was, but I should break out of that mindset. Alright, I'm all good now. Alright, so I've been enjoying playing this again. It kind of feels more like Darksiders 2, which I'm not as big a fan of Darksiders 2 as you already know. I mean, really, they should just continue the fucking story from the first game because these games are not popular, so why not continue the first game story where you can play like you can play like all 4 characters. You play as War, Depth, Strife, Theory, you know, like play as all of them. The only character we haven't gotten to play as in a main game is Strife, but, you know. Whether that Five Nights at Freddy's movie's coming out very, very soon. The Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I wonder how that's going to be. I mean, I know that it's been long in development now already. I think it's already been almost a decade, actually. Because I think they announced it in 2015. And it's already been, like, almost a decade. Because there's just going to be a Warner Bros. Movie, and then it became, like, I'm not the hugest Five Nights at Freddy's fan. Like, I like the first game, the second game. Third game's okay. Fourth game's actually pretty cool. I'm not a big fan of the fifth game. The RPG is okay. I really don't like the fucking security breach. That game's fucking suck. But like, and I haven't played the VR game. It looks cool though, the VR game, but never played it. So I can't say too much about the VR game. Well, I can say it's all like the games I like, and I do think that the story is pretty interesting. So like, I think a movie would be cool, but like, it's supposed to just be one movie, and obviously the games have a lot of lore, so I don't know what the fuck. There's only gonna be one movie. That's actually one of the few times it should be like 2 or 3 movies. Maybe it depends on what kind of movie they're gonna do. I feel like my idea of like when the guy's a kid, he has nightmares of animatronics, murders happen, his whole childhood place grows down, and then when he's an adult, he goes back to Freddy's Pizzeria. He experiences all the nightmares and shit there. Then of course Springtrap and Golden Freddy come out of the fucking back room or some shit. Purple guy, of course, dies and shit like that. That's another event, and then end the movie with fucking Fazbear Fright Horror Attraction, and have like the Springtrap shit, and put all the sister something like, I'm not saying like go exactly like that. Like that sounds pretty bad the way I say it. But like something like that, like the life of a character, like follow this one character, maybe like have like a twist at the end or something like that. Like maybe this guy was actually the purple guy, or this guy was actually like the son of Purple Dude, or something like that. Or maybe the phone man is like you know what I'm saying? Like there's kind of like things you can kind of do for like a movie or two. I hope it's not like some stupid, shitty slasher movie. Yeah. I'm not saying I'm excited for it. It's a Blumhouse movie, but they're letting the creator of the games have creative control. But he's very, very picky. And Christopher Columbus almost made it, so I'm like, hey, they dodged a bullet there. Because Christopher Columbus nowadays sucks. He used to be really good at one point, but like, he sucks now. Actually, lately I've been watching all of George A. Romero's movies, some of which for the first time. And I have to say that they're all pretty good. Of course, I've always liked Night of the Living Dead, Martin, fucking Creepshow, Dawn of the Dead. My least favorite of the 80s movies, well, Two Evil Eyes, but the second least favorite of the 80s movies, oddly enough, would be Day of the Dead. It's good, it's really good. But like, damn, like his 80s output is like great, like Knight Rider, Martin, and all these like classic movies and shit. Like lots of classics, like I think Martin might be the best Romero movie, to be honest. Or Martin and Night of the Living Dead and Creepshow, of course. I think the worst Romero movie is fucking Survival of the Dead. It's a shitty movie, but like, it's not the worst movie I've seen. I've seen worse. It's still very much a Romero movie. It's his last movie, so I guess you could say he didn't get like super shit. It's kind of a shame that Land of the Dead wasn't the way it was supposed to be. Oh yeah, it stinks, but it's still very much like a, I don't know, it's still very much a Romero movie, so like, I can't hate it too much. It's something he tried to do. It's still very much like his movie, like, he tried to do it. And he thought the ideas were cool, and some of the ideas, admittedly, are kind of cool. I'm okay of like, zombie horse riders and shit like that. Doesn't bother me, zombie horses. Shit like that don't bother me. It's definitely better than, like, fucking, like, The Rage or whatever, the fucking, like, Rage and shit like that. The Rage with, like, fucking, well, what's his name? The Wishmaster guy? Saw that recently, and man, that's a fucking piece of shit. That is such a big piece of shit. I've never seen, like, that's a fucking, like, really bad movie. Well, actually, The Crazies is another great Romero movie. The Dark Half is pretty cool, honestly. It's not amazing, but it's a pretty cool movie. Fuck, The Dark Half is fun, you know, the Two Evil Eyes is, it's obviously not really as much a Romero movie. It's so cool. Of course, Tales from the Dark Side kinda counts. It counts. Creepshow 2 counts. Let's be honest, it's very much Romero-esque. So, like, he still wrote the fucking thing, and it's still based on, like, his ideas, so, like, his and Stephen King's ideas, so, like, it's pretty much like a Romero movie. Those movies, fucking Night, like, I think, like, I have to rank the Dead series. I'd rank it Night, Dawn, Land, Day, Diary, and Survival. See, like, I feel like Day of the Dead is really good, but there's some stuff that could be better.
You have no choice.
There's always a choice, darling.
Oh yeah, and The Rage is fucking awful. I've never seen, like, I know it's made by, like, a effects guy or whatever, but, like, how the fuck is the effects so fucking bad? CGI, like, vomit, CGI blood, CGI everything, and it looks like shit. Remember something about, like, Reggie in it or something like that? Holy fuck. It's kind of a shame, speaking of, like, Don Coscarelli, speaking of that, it's kind of a shame that he'll never get to make a sequel to John Dies at the End. He'll never get to make, this book is full of spiders, seriously, you don't touch it, or what the hell did I just read, or the upcoming, if you're reading this, you're in the wrong universe. Like, it's kind of a shame that he won't get to make that. Also, we're looking at Al Smith on screen right now. This is Al Smith, Edward Lorne, and Boogie conjoined twins.
Let them stand or fall.
Maybe this is conjoined twins. This is what happens when they get conjoined and contorted. She's like the fucking Krang and... It's like, what's his name? Not Krang, Kraid in Metroid.
Would you abandon your mission? No. Is that so? The Great Fury would not allow herself to fall prey to such a creature. Are you truly up to the task?
I rewatched the Apocalypse trilogy recently. Fucking one of the best trilogies ever. You know, Prince of Darkness, best fucking Carpenter movie by far. People are like, oh, but piece of shit. Fuck off. Seriously, fuck off. People say that Prince of Darkness is a piece of shit. Fuck. Shut the fuck up, please. I don't know how that's considered a piece of shit in people's eyes. Oh, it's not the Thing. Well, the Thing is cool and all, but like, it's not the best of the trilogy. In my opinion, it's not the best of the trilogy. It'd probably be like the second best, because I think In the Mouth of Madness, like the way it's structured and the way the lighting is just not as good as the first two. And the way, like, obviously the characters and story and concept is not. Well, I shouldn't say the concept is not as good. The concept is probably the best concept of the movie, but you know. I think the only Carpenter movie I don't like is The Ward. That is fucking shit, man. That is like a shit, man. And Amber the Turd is in it too. Oh shit. I don't know anyone who wouldn't hate. Yeah, like I can understand like why Thing would be considered the best. I actually like all the Thing movies, you know, I like all the Thing movies, like fucking, like the original one, which Ahab clearly hates for some fucking reason. It was like, every time I talk about it, it's like he's mad shitting on it. He says he likes it, but... Yeah, he says he likes it, but I don't think he does like it.
Congratulations.
Thing prequel, I rewatched that recently because I was told to rewatch that recently. And yeah, it's actually okay. Alright, have a good night, homie. Good time, and two, I just beat a boss fight. Yeah, have a good night. 12:19 here. Hey. I'm actually gonna end the stream now anyways. Alright, good night to all. To all a good night.
Like the balance you fight for.
Oh, I'll just wait for the cutscene there.
Aren't you exhausted?
Yes.
But even the most grueling fight is less tiring than taking no action at all.
Most exercise he's had in a millennium.
Alright. That was a good stream, honestly. Alright, have a good night, motherfuckers. Holy shit, 3 hours.